the moment you are from Emakaya, as you have explained, the motivation that you're coming with is like, I want to change Kaya, I want to change my home. And you don't look at it as if I'm not the only home here in this community. There are a lot of homes which are struggling, you see. And the first thing you do choosing a career, you're like, I want to choose a career that will make me money.
Yes.
You know, and you know that recently we are struggling with jobs.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So welcome to Lungelo podcast, guys. Today I'm with my boy here, Mulwela. I'm with Trogen Mulwela today. So we're gonna be discussing a lot of topics. But yes, guys, today I'm so happy to introduce you to this man that I know, who I believe that today is gonna be introducing us to certain topics that I really want us to attack or to look after. So yeah, guys. Welcome to Lungelo Podcast. This is your boy, your host, Lungelo Podcast. If you want to know about me, I will share the content at the end. So yes, guys, this is my boy, Trogen Mulwela. Welcome to Lungelo Podcast.
Thanks, father. Sorry to call you father yet again.
No problem, it's fine.
I don't want to be here. Let's just get to it. Hit the roads. You know where young people who are in charge of the future.
Yeah, exactly.
So we outline how the future is going to outroll. We outline everything so that we can be clear on how we view things on the current state of the country.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly, because you know I'm just checking a lot of things. I've been looking at a lot of topics, especially when we talk about our youth. You know, it seems as if they are not yet motivated enough. They are not yet like inspired to get through and let's say go through to their goals, to their dreams. Just to check what is it that really made you become the man you are today. Because I know for sure that you're a best clinical engineer that I know. You've been going around traveling a lot, which is very nice and so amazing. So you guys, just share with us one personal story that you have, maybe the one that pushed you, motivated you to be who you are today.
Start with, life, they say it's a journey.
Yes.
A journey of challenges. So for one to be wherever they are, I personally, the challenges that I came through and growing up, my background, growing up in the rural setting, like gave me motivation of why is it that other people are being able to can, why not me? Then that pushed me into making sure that I push according to my plans and focus on my goals. Remember when you're growing up, you are limited to certain goals because everyone has their own mentality.
Exactly.
Reality of life. And remember, your reality of life can be my reality of life.
Yes.
Depending on the life challenges, depending on the privileges, depending on the background. So growing up in the rurals made me a man that I am today. Because every time when I do something, I look back where I'm from. How I used to hustle when I was still at high school. How I used to survive day in and day out, going to school, making sure that I get at least a bachelor to can come to university. Go to university with the struggles of not having funds to can be like other kids, but I still managed to go up because I had a focus, I had a goal that I haven't yet been there, but I'm halfway there. Not even halfway, maybe. But let's just say 60% there. Because when you set goals, there's no limit. But remember, don't put goals that you know that beyond your capabilities.
Yes, exactly.
That's why I'm saying
exactly.
I'm almost 60% there. Even though I'm not putting limit, but I know there's a certain capability that I have that can get me somewhere.
Yeah.
And I want to be there. I will make sure that I'm there, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the people who are supporting me. Remember, you need support from people.
Exactly.
By yourself with that. So it's all about my background, how I grew up, how I see myself in the near future. That keeps on pushing me. I'm there. Basically, I usually tell people that I'm the only motivator in my life. I motivate myself depending on how far I've been, how far I want to go. Every day, day in and day out, I tell myself, this is super, push up, you're going to get there sooner or later.
Wow, that is so thrilling, man. That is so amazing. I feel like your story is really touching because a lot of individuals, they are really motivated by their background. Especially when you come from the rural areas, it's very hard for people just to get there and make it. Like the pressure, it's high. The pressure is high. Just tell me, how much important what was it for you just to change the situation at which you were in rural areas? Just give us the view of how life was there, because it's very difficult. You just go to school, you come back home, there's no information. You don't see someone who has done it, who has succeeded in it. So just give us the preview of it. How was it really?
You know, it was not easy, but lately I always quote, there's this Zulu man, he looks tough, because he usually says, Ikaya Ngizolifusa. There's a clip of him saying, Ikaya Ngizolifusa. That clip, it relates to me at a point whereby every day when I look at it, I feel like, boy, never give up, you're getting there.
Wow,
because
man.
the aim for doing everything was for me to fusa Ikaya. By Ikaya, I'm not basically meaning my house or my parents and my siblings. Ikaya, I mean the whole community.
The whole community.
Ikaya ngizolifusa ngishokufusa community.
Wow.
Because I want the community. It's useless for you to be out while the community is down.
There's still someone down there.
They're still the ones who are going to drag you down while you are up. So for you to remain at the top, you need to pull people up. Mangithi usibali makathi ikhaya ngizolivusa ngifuna ukuvusa ikhaya yena maybe basho ikhaya lasekile mina mangithi ikhaya ngizolivusa ngisho i-community ngifuna uplift the-community so that when I'm on top the community will be beside me so that they don't pull me down, because remember, if you are high and people around you they are down, you can't remain at the top. They will drag you
Jealousy
down.
is there, man. Jealousy is there.
If I uplift Ikaya, which is the community, I will sustain my goals. I will remain at the top.
Wow. So Mfanaga, like you chose electrical engineering. Like, what career advice can you give to people, especially to the youth?
With the career, okay, we'll talk about it.
Because I think this topic is very deep, because the moment you are from Emakaya, as you have explained, the motivation that you're coming with is like, I want to change Ikaya, I want to change my home. And you don't look at it as if I'm not the only home here in this community. There are a lot of homes which are struggling. You see? And the first thing you do choosing a career, you're like, I want to choose a career that will make me money.
Yes.
You know? And you know that recently we are struggling with jobs in our country, and it's very difficult for everyone. So how much important it is to choose the right career for you?
I think first thing first, let's go to the rurals. We'll come back to the cities. In the rurals, there's a disadvantage. One, when you grow up, you only know a couple of careers. If you go to the kids who are doing grade 7, grade 8, what they will be singing, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer.
Yes,
they don't
exactly.
know the broader world of being
within the career environment. Yes.
They only know those people are doctors, nursing, engineer.
Yes.
But in the current state of the country, before one can decide on what I want to be in the future, I think they must look around everything that's coming in. Let me jump to something else. I will come back. Because
No problem.
if you check around, there's what you call 4IR. That's the fourth industrial revolution. That's approaching the world.
Exactly, and we're going to touch that.
Then remember, when now you have to choose the career, you have to do a proper research. If I want to be, I want to do HR.
Yes.
How is the list of me being employed in the next 10 years? I understand.
Yeah.
Because now the problem is when we think you're doing grade 11, you just think, I want to be an engineer.
Yeah.
But you don't think, how is it going to be in the next 10 years? Will I be still able to be employed at the age of 10 years? Yes. I understand that people must be entrepreneurs, must think. Remember, we can't all be entrepreneurs. We can't all own businesses. So those who don't have a mentality of being an entrepreneur, those who don't have a mentality of being a businessman or businesswoman, how do you then go about thinking around your career? One, you must check the globe. What's happening in the globe? What's coming in? What's going on? There are certain careers that people are choosing, but to be, with a certain reality, I saw people making a joke with the clip of Dr. Blade when he was saying some certain courses NSFAS is not going to fund it. I personally truly support that, because you can't go to school and study marketing. How are we doing marketing lately?
And how many people are in marketing?
Exactly. Currently we are marketing online. Currently we are marketing through ads.
It's all digital.
We are no longer sending people to market.
Exactly.
If someone approaches you now selling a product, one, you think it's a scam. Two, you might be robbed. People are doing everything online. Then why still going to study marketing? Then they must not fund those things. basically played was wrong. He was supposed to say universities must face out such qualifications because they're becoming useless. In the next 5 years, no one will be approaching you marketing a product. You will be seeing each and every product online.
Everything will be going online.
Check what happened. Let's bring Corona in.
Yeah, coronavirus.
When COVID-19 was introduced, almost 70% of the jobs were put on hold.
Exactly.
Go sit home, work from home. How do you work from home? People are working online. How do you work online? It's pro FIR that's coming. For IR that's coming.
Wow.
For industrial revolution. How many people bought things online? They were just sitting at home. Things came to them. That's the career path that people must choose. If the world is like this, okay, this COVID was supposed to be a lesson to almost each and every person who's an adult thinking about the future. Because if you check now, there are most things that you don't have to go to the store anymore. Then what happens to the cashiers? What happens to the people who are storekeepers? They have nothing to do. Then those people must start thinking, how do I then benefit from the fourth industrial revolution? Because it's here and it's here to stay.
Exactly, my boy. You just touched something very important, just so we make sure that everything is covered in a small space of time. What is fourth industrial revolution? What is 4IR according to your own explanation and according to your own understanding?
According to me, with the 4IR, my understanding that it's a better version of the world with regards to minimize what traffic, to minimize, not to decrease employment, but to minimize unnecessary employment. Because you check, the people who are working, they're paying tax, but what they are working for, they're just working for food.
Yeah.
So with 4IR, such things will be limited. Why? Because we'll be doing almost everything at home. Because if you check 4IR, it's representing the future of robotics. Everything done through robots. Now check there are cars that are electronic.
Electronics, yes, exactly.
So now there will be cars which are self-driven. You don't need drivers anymore.
Yeah.
At Australia, they have till oil, which doesn't need the cashier at the back. You just put your things, then the machine scans, then you pay without anyone assisting you.
Wow.
What does that mean? Certain things are going to fade away. The 4IR is the future. And who are the future? The current people, the current youth is the future. How do we then get to understand the 4IR? That's the lesson that needs to be taught. Educational system needs to change also to 4IR.
Yeah, exactly.
Why should the educational system change to 4IR? It's because that's the world that we are going towards. Yes, South Africa is disadvantaged, still developing. The 4IR might not hit as hard as we are expecting, but we really need to focus a lot on 4IR.
Wow.
The educational system must change.
Wow, Vanaga, just okay, Vanaga. Like, I understand your point of view. It's very sensitive topic and it's very amazing how you're explaining it. I hope everyone is listening. I hope everyone can see. So now we are closing, Vanaga. I just want to know from you, how much is it important to give back?
We're not talking about giving back. I will thank Moses in his absence, even though I had such, but I couldn't know how to study. With the POYP.
Yeah, program of young people.
Programs of young people. Giving back to the community. It goes back to what I was saying when I said, Kaya.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Kaya land up in
Yeah.
The whole community.
Yeah, everyone in it.
Kaya is through giving back. What do then people need to learn how to give back? Is that you must learn. You are not, yes, you are brought by a certain female. I'm from Mulwela family. Then I'm brought to this country by the Mulwelas.
Yeah.
But I'm not living for the Mulwelas. The Mulwelas can't do anything to give to me.
Yeah.
I'm employed today not because of the Mulwelas.
Yeah.
Because of someone who started a company called NetK that hired me. I'm now employed. That person might not have been given back to the community through what people are thinking, but he gave back to the community because now I'm employed because of a certain individual who started a company. So the broader thing that people are not taking care of is that people always, when they think of the future, they're thinking about money and being rich.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you then being rich if your community is disadvantaged? Who are you representing as a rich Lungelo who's a millionaire, yet there's someone sleeping with hunger at home?
Wow.
Rather, I say to people, I would rather have 1 rand than the whole community have food to eat at night.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Because that means I can't have a million that there are people who are billionaires doing what with their billionaires. They're giving you bursaries so that they don't get taxed.
It's working on their favor.
Yes. They're giving you certain sponsorship so that they can be given less tax. But in the reality, those people are not giving back. You can't have billions that are just staying in your account for nothing.
Wow. Like, oh, that is so amazing, man. I think I really need you on the next episode. But yeah, we're gonna discuss that. So this is Trogen Mulwela, one of the best clinical engineer you could ever meet, the one that I know recently. So yeah, guys, we had him on our podcast today. I'm so excited. I hope the content you have enjoyed it, and I hope it's gonna help more of you. So thank you, Mfanaga, for coming to Lungelo podcast. Hope you come back more and more often.
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mfanaga. I appreciate it.
So for that.
Thank you.